In the previous video, we have learned section 5 to 9 of the Act. If you have not seen the previous video, I have provided the links in the description box which you can watch it afterward. In this video, I am going to deal with section 10 and 11. So let's start the video. First, let us study section 10 as it is there in the BR Act. Section 10 of the Transfer of Property Act lays down that where property is transferred subject to a condition or limitation absolutely restraining the transferee or any person claiming under him from parting with or disposing of his interest in the property, the condition or limitation is void, except in the case of a lease where the condition is for the benefit of the leaser or those claiming under him, provided that the property may be transferred to or for the benefit of a woman not being a Hindu, Mohammedan or Buddhist, so that she shall not have power during her marriage to transfer or charge the same or her beneficial interest therein. Thus, section 10 says that where the property is transferred on a condition that the transferor or any person claiming under the transferor should not dispose of the property or part with the property, such condition is void. But such condition is not void in case of a lease where the condition is for the benefit of the leaser or those claiming under the leaser. But property can be transferred on condition to a woman who is not a Hindu, Mohammedan or Buddhist for her benefit so that she does not have the power or charge the same or her beneficial interest in it. Thus, it is permissible to make a transfer subject to conditions, but such condition must not contravene the provision of the Act. There are some conditions which are declared void by the Act, and the transfer takes effect as if no such condition has been attached to the transfer. On the other hand, there are certain conditions which, if enforced, render the transfer itself void. Thus, section 10 lays down that where property is transferred subject to a condition absolutely restraining the transferee from parting with his interest in the property, the condition is void. Suppose A transfer his property to B with a condition that B shall never sell it. This condition is void and B may sell or not as he please. The principle underlining this section is that a right to transfer is incidental to and inseparable from the ownership of the property. The rule that a condition of absolute restraint is void is founded also on the principle of public policy allowing free circulation and disposition of property. In order to determine whether a condition amounts to an absolute restraint, the substance, that is, the real effect of the condition must be considered. To take an illustration, A made a gift of a house to B with a condition that if B sold during the lifetime of A's wife, she should have an option to purchase it for rupees 10,000. The value of the house was rupees 10 lakh. This was held to be in effect an absolute restraint and void. Whether a condition amounts to a total or partial depends upon the substance, that is the real effect of the condition, and not from the word laying down the condition. An absolute restraint is one that takes away the power of alienation, completely or substantially, whereas partial restraint is one that imposes some restriction on the power of alienation, but the transferee is substantially free to alienate the property in various ways. For example, a condition that transferee shall not transfer the property by way of gift is a partial restraint and thus void. There are certain exceptions to the rule as contemplated in section 10 of the Act. Thus, section 10 contemplates two exceptions to the above general rule. The first exception is in favor of a leaser when the condition is for his benefit or for the benefit of those claiming under him. The second exception is for the benefit of a married woman not being a Hindu, Mohammedan or Buddhist, so that she shall have no power during her marriage to transfer or charge the same, or her beneficial interest therein. Now let us come to section 11 of the Act. Thus section 11 of the Transfer of Property Act lays down that where on a transfer of property an interest therein is created absolutely in favor of any person, but the terms of the transfer directs that such interest shall be applied or enjoyed by him in a particular manner. He shall be entitled to receive and dispose of such interest as if there were no such direction. Where any such direction has been made in respect of one piece of immovable property for the purpose of securing the beneficial enjoyment of another piece of such property, nothing in this section shall be deemed to affect any right which the transferor may have to enforce such direction, or any remedy which he may have in respect of a breach thereof. Thus, this section says that in case of a transfer of property, an interest relating to the property is made absolutely in favor of any person, but the condition of the transfer indicates that the interest created in the property will be applied and enjoyed by such person in a particular way or by some way or by some particular manner, then such person will have the right to receive and dispose of such interest as if there were no such direction. But if such a direction has been made while transferring a immovable property for the purpose of ensuring the effective enjoyment of another piece of immovable property, nothing in this section shall be construed to give effect to any right which the transferor may have to impose such direction or any remedy which he may have in relation to its violation. According to this section, any condition restraining the enjoyment of the property which is transferred is absolutely void. Such a condition would be repugnant to the interest created, and the transfer would be deemed to have been made as if there were no such condition. To take an example, A makes an absolute gift of a house to B with a condition that the gift will be fortified if B does not reside in it. This condition is void and B may reside on it. Thus, we have discussed section 10 and 11 of the Transfer of Property Act. Hope this video will be useful to you. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any doubt, you can comment me in the comment box. See you all in the next video. Thank you.